Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new episode of the Athletes Roundtable. This podcast is brought to you by Athias Productions, the best place to find Iona highlight reels, podcasts, and much more. Today, we are joined by
Ketsia.
All right, Kets, what grade are you in?
I am a senior.
Nice. And where are you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn. Nice. Do you like living in the city?
Love it.
Love it.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Dang, that's so unorthodox for me. I'm from a very small town, like 1,400 population. It's crazy. And what's your major?
My major is sociology.
Sociology. Very nice.
How did you get into sociology?
So at first, when I first came to Iona, I was a nursing major, but because of like the scheduling and just the load work, I wouldn't be able to do basketball and nursing, so I switched to sociology.
Mm-hmm. Do you like sociology more than nursing?
I wouldn't say I like it more than nursing, because that's what I originally wanted to pursue, but I do like sociology because we talk about recent events and how like our society is changing throughout the years, so yeah, find it interesting.
You're also saying you're from Brooklyn, New York. Is there a difference between living in Brooklyn compared to living in New Rochelle?
For sure, yes.
How
The
so?
prices here in New Rochelle are crazy.
That is so true.
The prices in Brooklyn for like a deli are like regular prices. Come here, I'm paying like $10 for a sandwich, and I'm like, geez.
It's ridiculous, honestly. Sometimes I'm just
The
like going out
prices
to
are
dinner.
like-
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the local deli is like $10 for a sandwich.
I know. And in Brooklyn, the sandwich is no more than like $5. So
Man.
Gotta travel to Brooklyn for my sandwiches.
Yeah.
So what is your position on the team?
I am a center. I could play either the 4 or the 5, depending on who's on the court.
And were you always a center growing up, or did you play other positions?
No, I was always a center. I always want to be a point guard, though.
Mhm.
But I'm a center, so yeah.
Did you ever try point guard?
I would tell my coach, like, if we're spanking a team and we're up by 30, like, let me run point real quick, you know? Let me, bring
Let me
the
just
ball
pop
up.
some threes real quick.
No, yeah. Let me just shoot a 3 real quick. But, yeah, no, I'm a better center than
Gotcha.
a point guard.
How would you say you first got into basketball?
Originally, my older brother used to play basketball all the time, so I used to go with him to the park and play basketball too, and he was really good. So I was like, oh, like I want to try to beat him. So I would try to like work out as much as he did and practice with him. Yeah.
That's fun. Would you say, since you live in Brooklyn, do you go out and like play pickup and stuff all the time?
All the time.
All
Every
the
time I
time?
go back home, I'm like, yo, like what are we doing? Like, are we
Nice.
playing basketball? Like,
Pickup is so much fun.
I love pickup.
Do you play with guys as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I never find girls that are outside playing basketball, but
Fair enough, yeah.
yeah, so I play with my brothers when we go play pickup outside.
Nice.
So
How does pickup like improve your game? If you would say, if there's any like way it could improve your game.
I think it improves my game because I'm playing with guys and I'm playing with people that are stronger than me, people that are good. So I feel like that helps me get better in like defense, offense, like just me being more physical. So I think it really helps.
What is your favorite part of playing basketball?
My favorite part is winning.
That's a
Good
fair
answer.
response.
It's winning. Like just going out there and playing any team and just feeling like our team is better than any team that we play against. I feel like that's like the best feeling. And then winning, it's even better. So
Have you always been on like a pretty good team? Or were there times where your team was just like so bad and you were losing every game?
no,
That
I've
was-
always been on pretty good teams. High
Okay.
school, we won 2 championships.
Wow.
When I was there, my old D2 school, we won a championship. And then this year, we're going to win a championship too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like
So-
the attitude. That's
So
nice.
what is your daily training to win that championship?
Daily training, lift, and practice, which is like basically mandatory. But I try to put up shots by myself as much as I can on my free time when I don't have class and stuff. So
How early are you lifting?
lift is usually 8 o'clock. So yeah, we got to
That's
be
tough.
up. I'm usually up 6:45.
Oh,
locker
man.
room 7:30. So
Oh my gosh.
It's the life of a
Yeah.
college athlete.
yeah, life of a college
That's
athlete
crazy.
for sure.
So do you have to like cancel plans at all, like at night, the night before, to make sure that you have enough sleep, I guess, to wake up?
Yeah, certain like, for example, we have a scrimmage Saturday. Friday, it's anything that's going on Friday night, it's slow. I can't attend because I need to have a good amount of rest for the scrimmage.
Fair enough. And then practices, are those every day?
Yeah, we have practice every day. We have 2 days off a week, so.
Gotcha. And then how would your training like differ if it was in the off season? So like I guess in spring after the season's over and summer.
Okay, so during the season it's more team workouts, scrimmaging, plays and stuff, and during like the off season it's more individual work and player development. So that's kind of like the difference. So like postseason we won't really scrimmage like that. It will be more like individual stuff.
Which do you like better?
I like both, but I do like scrimmaging more, like in season, because it's like scrimmaging, going up and down the court, like it's more competitive. So
yeah,
I like that better.
It is more fun. I agree.
So as you were saying, you have to wake up at like 6:45 in the mornings to work out and practice. Would you say you have too much pressure being a college athlete?
I wouldn't say pressure. It's just a lot of work. So it's also with like trying to balance what the workload and basketball at the same time. I feel like that's the biggest thing being a college athlete. I don't really think it's pressure because, I mean, I think I can handle it. Like I know, like I'm good. So yeah.
Gotcha. What would you say is the big difference between playing basketball in high school versus playing in college?
There's a big difference.
Okay.
The speed of the game is like way different. Like high school, I thought that pace was fast. Come to college, no, it's even faster. And also like the competition level is better than high school. Yeah.
Would you say in high school you were like one of the better players on your team, if not the best?
Yeah.
Okay. And then coming to college, how was that like a big adjustment? I'm not saying that you're not good. Don't
No.
get me wrong.
I know what you're trying to get at. Yeah, I know what you're trying to get at. It was definitely different because I was not to say I wasn't an important player when I went to my D2 school, but in high school, like I was one of the main players, and then going into my D2 school, there was also like a good big there. So going into that school, I just feel like I had to work my way up, and I did that. And when I did that, we won the championship. So.
Oh yeah, that's what we like to hear.
So being like one of the best players on your team, how do you inspire, like improve other players on your team?
Just by being a leader and being an example. And also like helping them if they need help or if they need anything, I'm always there. Or like I try to encourage people, or like if I'm going to put up shots, I'm like, oh, like anyone want to come? Just trying to bring everyone together and yeah, be an example.
So you were named team captain, I believe, yesterday.
Yes.
So
yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And are there any like goals you have for the upcoming season and being an individual player, like helping other players on your team, and like how would you describe your role like being a captain this year?
Again, I feel like my role as a captain should just be to set an example for the team and be a leader. In times where we're facing adversity, just be the one that's like, all right, guys, like let's go, bring the team together, and just have that voice for my team.
As an individual, do you have any individual goals you'd like to reach by the end of this year?
Yes, first team for sure. I feel like I got skimped out this year. I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
with
I
that.
have to agree. So,
so definitely first team, and I do want to average a double-double for my team.
Nice.
And yeah.
Anything with defense at all, or not really?
Defense, just to be dominant in the paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Because
enough.
I know Juani got that with the Chargers,
Yeah.
so you know I don't really. That's not my
Fair enough.
best skill set.
Different positions too.
Yeah, different. Yeah.
So, on to game day. Would you say there's more excitement, there's more nervousness, the butterflies? Walk me through what you're feeling.
Game day, I have a whole like preparation, all of that, but it's more so excited because I just love playing other teams and like people that's not not to say I don't like playing the practice squad, but just other teams, like different people. I love playing different people. So on game days, I'm just very excited. I'm like, let's go. Like, we've been like practicing and like working out for this and training for this. So I'm just excited.
You're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do you have any like pregame rituals?
Yeah, my ritual is really like after a pregame meal, I had to take a shower, wash my hair, get dressed, listen to music.
What music?
A lot. I have a whole playlist. Bunch of artists, Lil Durk, Lil Baby.
Okay, fair enough.
So a lot of people. And then after I do all of that, I get ready. Then I start listening to music. Then I go onto the court.
What's your like pregame meal? You would say like what's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal, I would say. Since we always have pregame meal together, it's kind of what they have. So,
gotcha.
you know, it's not really I have to eat a specific thing. So I just eat whatever they give us for pregame.
Fair enough. And would you say is the goal of the team to win the MAC? I'm assuming that is a goal.
Of course,
Okay.
of course, of course.
And then make the tournament. I mean, win the tournament, of course. But
Yes.
Okay.
So for the rest of your story, why did you choose to come to Iona?
I chose to come to Iona because it's close to home. I'm really a home-oriented person. I like having the option to go home if I want to, or whenever I want to go home, see my family, I can go. It's literally like an hour and change away, depending on traffic. Also, because I had a nursing program, although I changed it to Soc, I'm still able to take the classes for nursing. So if I would want to pursue nursing after school, I can. So those are like the two main reasons I chose Iona.
So you came from another school, though, right?
Yes.
So why did you choose that school? Just wondering, out of curiosity.
The same two reasons.
Okay.
The same two reasons, and also I also knew somebody on that team prior, so
Gotcha.
I was like, you know what, why not?
Okay. And then did you want to make a change? Is that why did you come to Iona? Why did you make that switch to basketball?
Yeah, no. So my D2 school, I was there for 2 years, and then due to COVID, they canceled sports. So I had to go into the transfer portal, and then I chose Iona from there.
Gotcha.
So how do you like Iona so far?
I like Iona.
Okay.
I like
That's
it.
Has
I
it
like
lived
it.
up to your expectations?
I thought it would be more city-like,
Okay.
but it's kind of more like it's less people than what I'm used to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny because everyone that I talk to from the city is like, "Oh man, New Rochelle, like that's so not city-like at all." And then for me, it's like, "This is crazy. This is literally the city."
Yeah, I feel like it's way less people than what I'm used to back home. I see someone like, it's like always crowded with me. So, yeah.
Now, are you living with other people from the team?
Yes, I live with Izzy and Kika.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you live in a dorm or in a house?
We live off campus in a house.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that different from living in the dorms?
Yes, no fire alarms at 3 a.m. in the morning. The elevators, we don't got to worry about that.
True.
We just got a set of stairs. So yeah.
Living in a house, it's fun.
Yeah.
Living the good life.
Yes.
So, do you have any hobbies outside of basketball that you like to partake in?
I wouldn't say like a hobby. I would say I like listening to music, and I also like, this is weird, I like cleaning, like just like organizing stuff. Like I just feel like it just makes me feel relaxed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it calms you
And
down.
yeah, it calms me down.
Making sure
but-
everything's like nice and
Yes,
set.
yes.
Do you
yeah.
follow any sports? Like professional
Um,
sports?
No, not really.
No. Do you watch professional basketball at all? Like, do you have any
Yes.
favorite players?
Yes. From the WNBA, I love Asia Wilson.
Okay.
I feel like her game, like I try to replicate her game. Skylar Diggins, she's a guard, but you know,
That point guard you want to be?
Yeah, that point guard I want to be. So yeah, her. Who else do I? Also, Liz Cambage.
Okay.
Las Vegas Aces. I like, but yeah.
That's a cool
Is
team
there
name.
anyone on like the NBA?
NBA. I don't really watch the NBA. I do like John Morant though.
John Morant.
John Morant
yeah.
is tough. He gets up. He gets
He
up.
does,
For
yeah.
somebody that's 6'2", like he gets up.
He
So.
does. It's wild. I'm surprised that he's not hurt because like he jumps all the time and
Yeah.
he just I don't
Yes.
know. Sometimes he's just gonna be out for the year. It's
I
gonna be-
know.
When he tried to dunk over Kevin Love, like that
Oh.
was insane.
Oh
Man.
my gosh.
If
went
that
viral.
landed,
It was
that would have
going
been
everywhere.
like the best dunk ever.
Yeah, or the who was it over? I forget. It was someone.
It was somebody.
It's like 3 names. I
He's
forget
just,
who it
like,
was,
going
but it
after
ended up being a
everyone.
charge. Oh
He
my
goes
gosh.
after everyone, so it's like
Mhm.
at this
Yeah.
point, who
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Dunk on.
just trying to posterize everyone.
No, for real.
If you couldn't play your sport, is there any other sport that you wanted to play?
I think I would do track if I didn't do basketball because I'm fast. I think I'm fast
Mm.
for my size, but yeah, I definitely would do track.
Do you wish you had time to like join other clubs and stuff around Iona?
I kind of like having just basketball because I'm so passionate about basketball. I feel like if I had basketball at school and then another club, that would just be too much for me. So I just love focusing on basketball. Like, if I'm done with practice, I'll just go put up shots, just basically perfect my craft. So.
So do you watch like Aja Wilson and Skylar Diggins? Like, do you watch their film and try to get like to their level, pretty much?
Yeah, I definitely watch their games. With Aja Wilson, like if she does a tough move, I'll try to do that move in practice and see how that works out for me. But just basically looking at their moves and like how they play, and I basically try to replicate that and add stuff to my bag.
So you'd say those are probably your inspirations for basketball. Would you
Yeah.
say you have any inspirations for like life in general, aside from basketball? If not, it's fine. But just wondering.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay, that's fair. I mean, if I look at myself, it's just, I'm like, I have inspirations, but like, I don't know. I guess
Me,
I'm
myself, and I.
me, myself, and I. Yeah.
Do you want to pursue basketball after college?
Yes, I do want to play pro or maybe overseas. I don't know where yet, but planning on that. Yeah.
Do you think in your mind is that a realistic goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think it's a realistic goal. Anything I put my mind to, I know I can achieve it. So.
That's good. And I know Tyson Jolly he's on the
Charlotte
Yeah,
Swarms.
that's right. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
fire.
I think Van Eyck is playing overseas, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
so-
I'm not sure what team though.
I don't know either, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Iona's got a good basketball program.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. And if you can't pursue basketball after college, what would you like to do?
I would probably go back to school for nursing and go into like a 1-year accelerated program because I do have my prereqs, so
Gotcha.
just go straight into that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ketsia, for joining our show this week, and thank you to all our listeners. We will be back next week for a brand new show, so please stay tuned. This has been the Athletes Roundtable. This is Ryan
Jordan.
signing off.